Hey, Tom here, and welcome to my channel, Tom Loves DIY. I've taken you out to my minuscule workshop. A good friend of mine calls this tight. He has a two-car garage for his workshop, so I guess that's a fair description. But here is where I make things. I made my alcohol stoves here, my Moxon vise, and a number of other things, which I'm going to be showing you over the next few weeks in some additional videos. Because the space is so tight, I have to use what are called benchtop tools. This is my vintage Craftsman variable speed bandsaw. Wonderful tool. If you can pick one up and it's in good shape, I strongly recommend it. Behind it, which I don't think you can see, is my little benchtop drill press. I have a Rockwell blade runner on the wall. It's detachable. You can move it around. It's essentially a mounted jigsaw. The mechanism goes up and down. Works really well for pretty rough cuts. And over there I've got my job site saw with folding legs. It's a Skill 10-inch table saw. This space, I don't know what it is, maybe 8 square feet. Got a vise mounted, and under here I've built a shelf that allows this to roll out. And in an upcoming video, I'm going to be showing you this really excellent 8-inch disc sander powered by a drill. I've already done a video on my Moxon, and there'll be a couple more things coming up. Tools for jigs I've made for my benchtop tools. So stick around. We're going into the Moxon vise video next. Thanks for watching. This is my version of a Moxon vise, made with 3 pieces on each side of 1x material. It's just a high quality pine, all from the same board, so each piece I flipped to alternate the grain. I have some, I don't know what you call these things. I don't know. They tighten it. They're made with 2 pieces of Baltic Birch glued together. I've got a pair of large bolts. The head is embedded inside on each end. So when constructing this, before these are glued together, this center piece is notched out to fit that large head. It's about 1 inch. And so you need to get a hole drilled and then chisel it around to make the hex. These spin pretty easily, but I think I would have made them balanced so that they spin the same way on, they'll spin more continuously, because eventually, as you can see, when these go around, they just stop at the bottom. Big washers, and here's kind of a nice feature. I made this out of a scrap of plywood, and this black material is stair tread. It's a little grippy and it provides some softness. There's another piece on this side just glued on, so that when I put material in there, whatever happens to be, I think I should show you how I hooked this onto my benchtop. I've got a couple of dogs made, and they fit in the ends like so. Just go on here like this and clamp this down. Or you go like this. And just go on here like so. And they can get in the way a little bit if you've got a big piece, so what I generally do then is move them to another spot. But with this piece in place, generally my workpiece doesn't extend too far beyond that, but that's adjustable. So when I want to clamp, put this in and just spin it down. One of the features of this that I saw on someone else's build, a woman that does carpentry, she's really good. The holes for the bolts to go through here flare out a little bit on this edge. So they're not a simple cylinder. They do flare out. That allows this piece to tilt back and forth depending on if you've got an odd shaped workpiece that goes inside. This thing holds down extremely well. If you crank it down, can't move it at all. And the vise is very stable with these clamps on it. So there's my version of Moxon.